Here we go. Probably make the game a little bit louder. Alright, so it's gonna be then. Walking down the Goon Road. What? No, that is a lot of sacrifice. A lot of sacrifices. Fuck, somebody fucking everything. I'll let that decide for the peoples that watch this.
Everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Be aware the animations may not be what most people expect to best. I mean, when I played this game, I didn't really play this I didn't play this because of the animations. I played because I honestly like this stuff.
Lost. Holding your position and obeying orders. That isn't correct.
It's mainly because I like the mythos. I like dark things and everything.
I wonder why I still take these things.
So I find it with great interest.
I used to be an avid reader.
And all this stuff.
Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
All this stuff with Azathoth, Cthulhu.
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. Husband couldn't understand it.
Shop in the Wrath. All those other things.
Story of blackmail and speakers.
I all generally like those things.
Sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
It fascinates me. It also
It's been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
also piques my interest. Whenever I get bored, I go searching up to the backgrounds of the mythos and everything. Give me a little bit more info on the H.P. Lovecraft himself. And all this fascinates me. For most people, probably wouldn't, but me, it fascinates me. There's still more I want to read into at some point. But you know what? I'll find them at some point.
That's correct.
Hello. I'm Lucy Shallow, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right? What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth enough. You might show yourself worthy of the weapons detected agency, and we might put you on the case. Mr. Pierce, will you do?
I'm coming.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's name.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means yes.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right.
Fuck.
I'll look at the picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
A warehouse on Darkwood. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
Sauce in the back. A shipping label. Some of it's unreadable, but I can make out part of the address. Warehouse 336 Darkwater. The police report. It says that the fire started in a dining room and claimed the whole family. The police decided on a domestic accident, but they nevertheless insist on Sarah Hawkins' mental frailty. Why? A press cutting an article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, a businessman from the island of Darkwater. They live a reclusive life there with their only son, Simon. And that's probably the only piece I'll read.
What's this symbol? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
The sender's label mentions warehouse.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Her husband was a big deal. He's so sticking to the accident. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as that.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
Darkwater. Never heard of it. Where is it?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You will be handsomely compensated.
All right. I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater. To the death.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice. Dark. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there. Darkwater is off the coast of Boston.
Fuck's
But
that?
I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then. All I have to do is go to the port. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
I'm not really good with with reading out loud. My words start to slur sometimes. I don't know how half the times to read. So normally I just read them to myself. You know I am speaking to myself. I know there's YouTubers and people who can ramble off by themselves, but it's like, how do you do that? I mean, I guess that skill takes time to learn. Oh, fuck.
We're almost there.
Now, be aware, my explaining techniques are really bad. I can't explain things very well. If I was to try to give a very detailed explanation, I'd probably mess up a lot. I'm really bad at doing that.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Beast.
Why, thank you.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
I said so. We all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
Nice young woman, and a great pain to the heart. You know what? Go have a drink of the stranded whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
I don't think I can pick that up. Full immersion, brightness just right.
Hey, Sullivan.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Killer whales have few predators. And there are no sharks in these waters. What creature could possibly have done this?
You can't understand.
These wounds. I know of no animal that could have inflicted them.
Don't put that.
These wounds.
You can't understand. Same goes for you, sir. Move along.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job. Don't put that beast back in the water, you shit. You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
Damn. That didn't work.
Prohibition is just a joke. That suits me.
Can I interact with any of these fellows? No, I cannot. That sucks. That's so cringy to watch. She looks like an alien.
Let's get him another drink. In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Pure instinct. I behaved like a hunt. And I sincerely apologize.
Veteran, huh?
307th Infantry Regiment.
Well, that'll be okay for now. But the war is over. Try not to forget it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
I should probably turn the notification. Turn off. See here. Find out.
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name reminds us of the golden age of dockwater. When our whalers left for long months and came back, sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
You don't dare say a thing because you respect them. But that doesn't mean you don't have a lot on your mind.
You're not a PI for nothing. Okay. I don't know what it's worth, though. But Mrs. Hawkins, she went to see her doctor very often.
She was sick.
Ah, I shouldn't have mentioned it to you. Forget it.
Oh, fuck.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Torture?
Yeah? Well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
The way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
I've got what I need.
But
Anything else?
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. but I'll say no more. Anything else?
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like you to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
That'll be all for now.
What you looking at, stranger?
I'm just passing by, sorry.
Let me drink, stranger.
Fuck. I'll give a little bit more insight of who she is later on in the game. She's just powerful in this.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
She is very powerful on this island. I'll let you continue reading this. I mean, I want to keep this video not too long, or stream. It's gonna be uploaded to YouTube anyways. Now I'm just rambling to myself. Long story short, this story is just about a giant catch, and that catch basically let this island live on and prosper.
Nothing for you here either. Sweet text.
Broke. This place seems half abandoned. I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this.
Cat's lady that was in the bar, I would like to add.
I brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. That's all I get from them. The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor. This blackboard hasn't been used in a long while.
Must have found catch has to be around here.
Fishing equipment. Do this in Australia.
A very nice bathroom, yes. This is more medicine. This is something that like kind of useful, I think. Huh.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
It looks very similar to the man himself.
What a macabre souvenir.
Like a peg leg. Take that and they be hopping.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights of the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I know that Charles Hawkins was descended from a family of ship owners, and the island's fishing industry was hit badly.
Indeed, we specialized in whaling, but no whalers went out to sea after the miraculous catch of 1847.
So where did the Hawkins family get it?
It's like the
Well,
1920s.
from what Charles inherited, I presume. Although, these dates on the manifests could indicate that he had contracts of another kind.
With whom?
Where else?
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. You know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the gate. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. I was looking at your photograph. The one of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
I'm just back from the wars. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
I examined its wounds. I know of no creature able to cause them.
And I took you for a detective.
Believe me when I say that these wounds are significant.
Come. You've only just arrived on Darkwater, and already you think like a sailor.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these walls?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least. I found a threatening letter signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailors' return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on the wall of the stranded whale.
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Let's get this on the road.
You didn't tell me that the warehouse I was looking for was right in front of us.
Because its owner is dead. And I don't want to see you hanging around it. Now please, leave us to our work.
Could have inflicted them.
I think it's the same thing. I cannot interact with him. I cannot interact with him. This kind of sucks. Fuck.
Damnation. Broken. It's no use.
Should upgrade investigation.
The padlock won't give. St. Brendan. Patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
That's spooky. So all presumed, they're dead. One piece done. Want to see how far I can drive my dude into insanity. Can I climb this by any chance? No. Boring.
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's gonna be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
Now, whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
I went to see the statue of St. Brendan.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors.
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
I think she was.
She's your boss.
What?
You listen through keyhole.
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get it.
I hope he had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
She sounds frightening.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
I bid you, gentlemen.
What if I do this?
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, idiot. Now, with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
I wonder if I could interact with the cat a little more. So you're gonna put dialogues. See this guy?
Where do you think you're going?
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
What's the difference between a police officer and a private detective?
Badge?
Exactly. Apart from that piece of metal, there's nothing that sets us apart.
You think so?
We're looking for the same thing.
Okay. Spare me the next verse. I'll tell you what I know. There are sailors who think that there's a beast prowling around the docks. And then again, these guys panic at the thought of bringing a rabbit onto a boat, so...
I see.
And there are others who would like to use the warehouses for their goods.
That's fine.
Well... So you're gonna interact with cats.
Another break.
Damn sailors ain't looking for trouble.
So you said to yourselves that after such a feat, you could have found out the truth.
It's just a we caught those guys in this. We would turn right at them. Phil thinks Roy can keep his storm from the wish.
I'll have to send him a more clear-cut message. I told you to beat it.
Fuck, I can't. What else? Can I persuade my way through the men in front?
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
I've got to get inside. It's your boss who sent me.
Oh, yeah? And why didn't she say anything to us?
She sent me to see who's filching her stock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims. And I'd advise you against snitching.
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
I bid you,
Damn.
if I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way. You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
I respect your beliefs.
Our beliefs? You mean you don't believe in God?
That's irrelevant.
That's what you think.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to dark water?
Two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. go.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
I have an offer that could interest you.
We're listening.
I need you to keep them busy for a while.
You send us to take the punishment while you go quietly about your business. What's in it for us?
What would convince you to help me?
There's only one thing that'll get us to move.
For sure. Bring us something to drink and we'll take care of the bootleggers.
Yes! Fuck. Sucks.
Liquor?
Exactly.
I'll try to find some for
Okay, this is epic. It is very spicy. I could go from there, but this is more epic. Dang, we're bar man. Fuck. What the fuck?
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new
Oh, there it is.
reader.
What can I get you?
Let's say I want to buy a bottle.
Choice is yours. Everything's on sale.
What would you say to a deal? Your bottle or a service?
It's $5 for everyone, including you.
Are you sure?
Certain.
I guess I'm not desperate.
I'm not judging you.
Nah, this is
That'll be all
epic.
for me.
Nah, let's see a fight. I want to go the other way.
Have you got what we asked you for?
Yeah.
Now, sit back and enjoy our performance. Follow me.
This is the epic.
Cheers, jackass.
I don't feel well.
Hey, where are you going? No, it's not what you think. It's just that you sell your stuff at too high a price. You got it coming. You don't like our prices. It's gonna cost you a lot more than a bottle. You stupid.
Let's see. Perfect. Oh, this place.
Now let's go the other way. I want to see what's on the
What
other
is
way.
the connection between this place
Fuck.
and the Sarah Hawkins case?
Nah, whatever.
What happened here?
Huh?
Someone treasures this crumpled picture to the point of sleeping with it. Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings? It smells as bad as it looks.
Wait, are these human corpses? Well, they do look like human anatomy.
Who has enough money to buy painkillers that stays in a place like this?
What else am I missing? There's got to be more to...
Keep a news clipping about Sarah Hawkins. Can't sleep. I know how that feels.
Trying to manipulate me, Mr. Pierce. I hate it.
All right, Inspector Whisper. Let me take a more direct approach. Can you explain what this painting is doing to you?
This strange... Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? I'd like to go and see the mansion.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, could you please shut the door? Open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right on the... God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why, you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion?
Who the hell are you? What were you doing on my turf? I've got my eye on you. We'll meet again.
Cunt.
Is it far?
Fucking good.
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge.
See if I can go backwards. I don't want to do that. So I'm gonna end it here. Leave in the comments if you want me to do more of this stuff.